So here's the thing. I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube about people talking about side hustles that nobody is talking about. It's great clickbait, I get it. But today, I'm about to share 5 side hustles that nobody knows. Nobody knows. On second thought, this is the internet, and maybe 0.00001% of you guys know some of these side hustles I'm about to share, but I doubt it. These 5 side hustles are not only easy to do, just takes a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of consistency, but you can also make over $1,000 plus per day. Let's get into it. Number 1 on the list, nobody knows about this, okay? Model plug. So we live in a world of content. This is the content revolution. We are in the content creative age. People always need talent, whether that's YouTube videos, skits, commercials, music videos. Let's say you contact me, the model plug, and you're shooting a music video, for example. You're like, hey, I need 2 models. Here's my budget, looking to spend $1,000. And I'm like, okay, cool. So now me, on the other hand, I'm gonna go find 2 models within my contacts, with the resources that I built, send my client, you, the 2 models. You approve the models for the music video. I pay both models $250 each. That's $500 total. The $500 left over is my fee. See what I'm saying? Let's just say a YouTuber contacts me. He wants 10 models. Let's just say he's doing a rate me 1 through 10 in person. Usually those YouTube videos that you see, the rate me in person 1 through 10, they're all hired. Sometimes they volunteer, but a lot of them are hired. So let's just say they want to pay me $5,000, right? For 10 models. And this YouTube video can probably go viral and make well over $5,000. So the return on investment, the ROI is $5,000 is nothing. So now I'm like, okay, cool. I go find me 10 models, pay them $250 each. Maybe they work a couple hours, that's it. A couple hours for $250, who's not gonna wanna do that? Now my expenses dispersed to the models is $2,500, $250 each, and what's left over is $2,500, and that goes in my pocket. And in a day, I just made $2,500. All it is just about building your resources, your connections, your network. There's no overhead because you don't really need an office, you work from home. You just connect people with people. If you were starting from ground zero and you wanted to build that network, reach out to all your favorite creators. Reach out to tons of musicians. Big, small, I'll probably go for the smaller ones. I want you to DM them, email them, tell them who you are, tell them what you do. It's a space that nobody really knows. It's a space that nobody really talks about. And it's a space where you can make a lot of money. Because one day could give you $2,500, another day could give you $1,000, another day could give you $500, but in total, when it's all said and done, you'll be making over $1,000 per day. Is anyone talking about a side hustle about being a model plug? Have you heard that yet? Let me know. Exactly. Number 2 on the list, exotic car broker. So this is how it works. You call up any exotic car dealership in the nation, doesn't matter who it is, and you tell them, hey, for a fee, I will locate any exotic car that you like. Usually exotic car dealerships will love to take this approach because it saves them time, hassle, stress. They don't have to do all the dirty work. You're doing it on their behalf. Exotic car dealerships are always trying to buy new cars because they have to keep up with inventory, they have to keep up with sales. So someone like you is actually a huge asset to these dealerships. Let's say you go to an exotic car dealership like, hey, let me be your middleman, let me be a secret shopper, whatever you want to call it, let me be your car broker. So the owner of the car dealerships will be like, hey, okay, Sam, for example, Sam, I need me a LaFerrari, I need a Bugatti, find me these cars. And if you find it, I'll pay you $1,000 for the Bugatti, I'll pay you $1,000 for the LaFerrari. I'm like, okay, bet, cool. Calling all my resources. I start searching online, and until I locate the car, I find the Bugatti, I find the LaFerrari, hit my dealership back up. Hey, I found it, I located it. We get it done, and I get $2,000. As some of you already know, I used to do this for a living. I did a couple exotics, but I also did a lot of non-exotics, obviously, like the Hondas, the Beamers, the Lexus, Toyotas, all that. So there is a market and space, and this is a great side hustle because you can work from home. And it's all a matter of connections, calling people, and just having your due diligence. That's it. Number 3 on the list. This one is called Music Connect. Okay, I just made that up, but hear me out. Do you guys ever see those TikTok videos of creators or TikTokers or whoever and making a TikTok video revolving around a certain song? A lot of the times they may use the song voluntarily for their TikTok, but there's also many other times where people, creators, TikTokers are getting paid to use someone's song in their video. It could be a meme, it could be a trend, B-roll shot of something, and the music that they're playing, it could be a big time artist or a smaller artist. So for example, this is how it works. I am a musician, I am an artist, or I work with a musician. I contact you, okay? I'm like, hey, I got $10,000 budget. I wanna go ahead and promote my song Naive. Now you're like, okay, $10,000? Great, let me find the right creators for you. We'll go ahead and create the videos and the content, and then you approve. Within those $10,000 I give you, you find creators that fit within that budget, and then you pay yourself whatever's left over. Let's say you get 8 creators out of that. You pay them $1,000 each. That's $8,000. You're left with $2,000. You pocket that $2,000, and now those $8,000 are dispersed to the 8 creators that are gonna create content to the music that you give them, with the potential of this music getting more eyeballs, more listeners, possibly creating trends. And this is why, as a client, as a musician, they love doing it the TikTok way, because it has the potential of reaching masses, lots of people. These 3 side hustles are legitimate and it works. I know someone that does this exact thing and makes a lot of money. So before we get into the next one, I want to give a big shout out to Webull. I am currently sponsored with Webull. If you guys want up to 12 free stocks, yes, free stocks, valued up to 30,000 plus, all you gotta do is sign up for a Webull account today. Click that link in the description below, sign up and deposit about $1, 1 cent, and then you can get your free stocks. Super easy to do, but just remember you have to deposit at least $1 or 1 cent and you will get your free stocks. Do and love what you will. Click that link and get yourself some free stocks. Come on, it's free money. Number 4 on the list, jet ski rentals. It does require you to put some money down, but I feel like the payoff is gonna be well worth it. You can buy a used jet ski for maybe $500 to a couple $1,000, right? Buy maybe 2, 3, 4. I mean, you could even start off with 2. This is just a rough example. Let's say you spent $2,500 on a jet ski, on a used jet ski, right? And you bought 2 of them, that's $5,000, okay? You start renting them out in a location where people can ride jet skis. You get like your little spot. And you charge people $80 to $100 per hour, maybe $150 an hour, and you're renting it out all day for 8 hours, okay? For 2 jet skis. For 2 jet skis, you're making $1,600 per day. That's $11,000 per week. That's about $44,000 plus per month. You can see it's well worth it to get a small investment of $5,000 for just 2 jet skis. Imagine you had a whole fleet. You got like a 10, 15, 20K loan, which anybody can get nowadays. You get a credit card with a 10K limit. That's something to think about. That's a lot of money to be made. It's not the most fun thing to do, but you can eventually hire employees, hire a manager just to quality control it, pay them out of that $40,000+ you make per month, and you're good. There's also ATVs as well. You could go that route. And these are things that people don't even talk about, don't even know. I mean, they know there's so many ways to make a lot of money, a lot of money. Number 5 on the list, I like to call this the orchestrator. Basically, what you do is you go on Fiverr, you go on Upwork, you go ahead and list the services you're selling. Let's say, for example, you're selling copywriting services or script writing services, video editing services. Even though you have no idea how to do these things, customers or potential customers contact you, you tell them, you get it done. Now you go find the talent. You go find and pay somebody else to get a video done for you if somebody's looking for video editing. You already got paid, so you're using the client's money to pay somebody else, plus your fee is already included from the payment. Imagine you get 5, 6 video editing gigs in one day. That's well over $1,000 plus per day. Now this last one is a little risky, but be my guest. Remember, none of this is ever financial advice. Always do your own research. When it comes to the model plug, when it comes to being a car broker, when it comes to being a music connector, jet ski rentals as well. These are side hustles and even possible careers that nobody even talks about or even knows. Once again, thank you for watching today's video. Like it, it helps the channel out. Subscribe if you're new. I know this channel is about business, entrepreneurship, but it's also about mindset. So remember, the destination is not always a destination. Love the process, love the journey, enjoy the ride. Because all we have is now today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, none of that exists. So enjoy the moment that you're in now and everything will fall in place. But keep showing up for yourself and be consistent. Keep striving. Greatness is coming your way. No hesitate.
Look what you had done. Playing with my feelings got me thinking you the one. I swear you're doing all of this just to have some fun. When I I saw those red flags, should've did that and just run. Yeah, look what you have done. Breaking girls' hearts now, look what I become.